the Tai Chi Paradigm form. It's a learning methodology that I've been using for prevention of age-related degeneration. We also use the same program for the Parkinson's Foundation. So if you're new, follow along. It's a lot of warm-ups. I call them fundamentals, but, just do the best you can. All right, hands up, shoulder width. So you have two positions as your hoop position. We're going to do it this way with the wrist bent like this, alternating the hands. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and stop. Hands on your waist. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, hands up, reach down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, center. Inhale, exhale. Hands up, reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right, 2, 3. To your left, 2, 3. Center, inhale, exhale. Okay, one more time. Hands up, reach down. 1, 2, 3. To your right, 2, 3. To your left, 2, 3. Center, inhale, exhale. Okay, hands in your waist. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center, cross, knees, circular movements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Switch the hands, reverse the directions. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center, hands on your waist, neck turning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Back and forth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2. Center. Tilt to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2. Center. Down. Circular movements. 1, 2, and 3. Reverse. 1, 2, and 3. Center. Hands up. Pull in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, hands on your side. Open the feet so it's pivoting off the balls of your feet. Try that again. Ready? 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Turn your shoulders. 1. Relax the shoulders. Don't let the arms stay stiff like this. Let's let it go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, and stop. Okay, turn. Stretch it out. Switch. 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 Straighten the front knee. That means straighten the knee. Reach down from the hip. Fold from the hip. Switch. Switch. Just relax the back of the thigh. The hamstring, stretch it out. Reach down as far as you can. Yet don't force it. Okay, switch the other side. Back to center. Reach down. Okay, shake it out. Okay, hands up. Pull in, elbows out to the side, up on your toes, and down. Ready? Inhale. Exhale. Breathe through your nose. Inhale and exhale through the nose. Okay, hands on your waist. Circular movements. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, and stop. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, and 2. Press, release, exhale, inhale. Breathing through your nose. and stop. Hands up. Pull in, inhale, exhale. Okay, now circular movements with your wrists. Elbows and knees working together. Build some coordination into the movement in the body and build that relationship we talk about between the elbows and the knees. In fact, shoulders and the hips and the ankles and the wrists. Okay, next we're going to go the other way, reversing the direction. And center. Okay, now palms down. Bigger circle. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and stop. Okay, shake it out. Okay, now we'll be working on this shifting from side to side. So what we're going to do is shift over and bring that foot over once you find your center of balance or center of mass. Switch again, bring the foot. So it's kind of a sensitivity. Once you find the weight over the supporting leg, you can move your foot forward and balance. Okay, so we do this slowly. Feel your body shifting. Feel the weight on the soles of your feet. And then you can find that balance point. So the more relaxed you are, which is really releasing the tension in the joints, other than the leg that's extending, you need a little strength there to hold it out. Now we're going to go over, bring the hands up and down, but once we get over to this position, lift the knee. Okay. Okay, in some of the forms, this would be standing on one leg, or the golden cockerel, or the golden chicken standing on one leg. So you feel the shifting of the weight. Okay. Shake it out, deep breathing. And down. Okay, now I'm going to turn, face the mirror. I'm facing the mirror now. So you're going to follow me from behind. So the mirror is, a good asset in teaching. And if you're following, you're doing the same side. So my left hand goes forward, my right hand goes forward. And then we're going to just alternate the legs so we can get started by when we step forward, and just step forward. You notice that relationship. So that's actually what's happening. 1, 2, now I'm going to kick it in. And switch. Now we're going to do the same thing. Let's take a step forward. Okay, take a step forward. Take a step back. Take a step back. Take a step back. Okay, we take a step forward. My right foot is forward. My left foot kicks. So it's your opposite sides that are working together. So the left foot and the right hand go in the same direction. And okay, shake it out. Step back. I'm going to step back so I'm not as close to the mirror. Hands going from side to side. Now we're going to bring the foot in. Now it's like this. And it goes in. Now we're going to cross over. 1, 2, 3. Now the hands, both hands are going in the same direction. So this goes here and opposite. And center. Now I'm going to do the exercise on the other side. And center. Okay, shake it out. Deep breathing, hands up. Pull in, inhale, up on your toes. Exhale, keep your spine as vertical as possible. Lift up and down. Lift up and down. Good. So next we're going to do the silk reeling exercise. I'm using the mirror again. So we're here, sitting back and forward. So let's go back and forward. Back and forward. Now when we're back, just hold the ball in the forward positions. It's this. Backward. So you separate the hands in the forward direction and then back. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, switch the other side. We're sitting back. Hands are like this, and we're going to go forward and back. 1 and back. Okay, we get movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, back in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. Couple of more. And center. Okay, next, we're going to go into the empty stance, toe forward, left side. Cross the arms, put the left hand to the outside, open and close. Okay, next, switch, cross, open. So this is opening and closing, expand and contract. Just copy the movements. Okay, center. Next, I'm going to face you. We're going to do the circular movements, which is the starting movement for preparation. And center. Okay, shake that out. Okay, deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So next we're going to be doing the standing meditation, which is 5 positions. But up to this point, if you're just following for the first time or you've been doing a few of the classes, one of the things is that you probably would think, how can I remember all these exercises and how can I, do them on my own? Actually, you don't have to memorize them. You have these videos that have been archived. So if you follow these videos over time, you'll start to pick up on the different ones. You may not be able to memorize them in specific order, because you actually have to be doing this or teaching this in order to get them into that order. But if you're a practitioner and you're following along to gain the benefits of doing these exercises, then by all means just log in. You can go to YouTube or you can go to Facebook and you can follow these exercises just like you're in class. One of the reasons why I'm doing this live is because a lot of the students can't remember these exercises, and students want to have a routine that they're learning and following consistently. So these classes, I'm doing them alongside with you. So all you do is have to mimic the movement and do it over time, and your body will start to pick up on these motions. All right, the next exercise, standing in the shoulder width position, and we go to lower hoop position. So the lower hoop position, if you've been following, you would realize that there's a circle. 3 of these hoops are in different positions. It's low, middle, and or shoulder height, and about eye level. So there's lower hoop. Clear your thoughts, tongue touching the roof of your mouth. So clearing your thoughts is really just relaxing your mind, and at the same time, you don't have to look at anything. Just kind of gaze. Let the muscles relax, yet hold enough tension in the musculature to maintain a position. Then you have to find that position that doesn't require excessive strength. We go to the second position, shoulder height. It's a round out position. Okay, fingers spread gently. So we have a term called hollowing. Hollowing is just kind of rounding out. Rounding out means it's sort of concave. So the opposite of concave is the convex. So one side is rounded, the other side that's hollowed out would be on the inside, and the protruding side would be the convex side on the back side of that. Now elbows down. That's called the vertical elbow, or the elbow pointing down. Palms cupped slightly. There's the concave surface. It's rounded like that, so you can support a small ball about 8 inches maybe. Just relax, clear your thoughts, tongue touching the roof of your mouth, and breathe naturally through your nose. Now we're going to lower, and that was the third position. This is the fourth position. Hands palm down by your side, along the side of your legs. Lift the back, straighten the knees, but don't lock anything. Just extend without locking. Okay, now we're going to turn the palms toward your legs. Straighten the palms now. Fingertips thrusting down. Lift the back. Chin is down slightly, so you take the tension out of the nape of the neck. It's just behind the lower part of your neck, just behind the throat. Release the tension there. Okay, next, palm up, pull in, inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Okay, next we're going to the postures now, and I'm going to go into the same position that we had for the silk roll. I'm going to do diagonal flying. So you start from here, and you end up here. Start here, and here. So it's just 2 motions. That's one from here, and one to there. Okay, switch. Remember, that's diagonal flying. See the position, recall the position. The name is diagonal flying, sometimes called slant diagonally. So the diagonal is this line that you're traversing across. Okay, next we're going to go to the parallel feet position, palms down. We did this earlier, but we're going to do one at a time. Okay, so you have one at a time. So then you're going to combine them. When one goes up, one goes down. So this is called cloud hands. Okay. So we have the left corner, and we have the right corner, the left corner, and the right corner. And then we're going to add that shift and go back to the other side and shift. So when we shift over, the vertical side is with this side that has the weight, and you bring it across again. So you can feel your weight being supported on the, what we call the substantial leg. Okay. So the idea is really shifting and weighting and unweighting. Okay, now we're going to bring the foot here. Now I'm going to take another step. So the cloud hand movements really have a side step. Then we go back. Then we'll go back one more time, and then we pause. So that's cloud hand movements with footwork going in two directions. The feet can stay parallel, and then when we do the cloud hands later in the form, we have some pivoting that's actually specific to the Wu Style Tai Chi, but in this case, we're just stepping to get the weight over the supporting foot. Okay, next, we're going to bring the hands to the lower hoop. We're going to bring it up to about shoulder height and then past that, okay? And then turn it out about here. So this is right where the forehead is, maybe where the eyebrows are. Then you're going to cross hands and down. So get familiar with this upper hoop, palms out. Cross hands, right in the center of your body. So in fact, the X position is just about where your solar plex is, and then you lower. Okay, so look at all the points of reference. I use eye level, shoulder level, solar plex, eye level, cross the arms, solar plex, and lower hoop. That's waist. This is where your navel is, so it's just a little bit below that, okay? If we straighten out our arms, it's going to even go lower. That's going to be about the hip. So you have the hip. You have this hoop that's a little bit below your navel. And here is just about where your center of gravity is. You lift it up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's do it a couple more times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go straight up. 1, 2. Bring it in and bring it down. Okay, so over time that pattern is going to be more consistent. Now we're going to go about here. So this is, see the imaginary line right here, right across the sternum. We're going to bring the hands in and out to create an infinity sign using that horizontal line I just drew as your center of the two petals on this leaf. It's a figure 8. You can see it like that, and just build the consistency in that movement, and eventually the movement will become much more natural. And That's really your goal, is to get movements to be natural. Natural meaning using your joints the way they're designed to move without conflict, as gently as possible. Don't use excessive strength. Don't force the movement. Don't overreach. And don't do it with such little effort that there's no energy in the movement. It becomes too flaccid. Okay, now we're like this. Okay, parallel to the floor. If you look at, this is rounding. Let's bring it parallel to the floor, so you're like this. So see where the elbow is, it's about here. Okay. Now we're going to form the fist by turning the wrists. Pull it back and punch. 1, 2, 3. Your side view. 1, 2, 3. So it does leave the horizontal because it has to change directions. Then you're in the palm up position. You roll the wrists and form the fists. Okay, we're going to try that again. Roll the wrists and punch. So just form the fists and punch. Now bring the palms together, fold the elbows, find your center line. It should be about 45 degrees. Okay, we're going to bring the hand down, bring it up, bring the hand down, and bring it up. So on both sides, you can see when you bring the hand down, you're about 45 degrees, and the hands turn like this. So you're just replacing the hand. Okay, this is called strum the loop. Elbow down position is neutral. Okay, so it's a starting position, and it's the triangle. Okay, let's go up to thumbs up position. Put your palm together, flip the elbows. And center. Now switch the other side. Thumbs up, flip the elbows. Okay, just alternating the shoulders, building a relationship and coordination between the two sides. Relax the hands. If you're not relaxed, you can probably feel your forearms getting a little stiff and tense, and they're getting tired. So if you're getting tired, that means you're using too much strength. And center. Okay, shake it out. Deep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's do one more. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, let's bring the palms together. Hands shoulder level. So you're like this. And we're going to turn. Turn to the left, draw the bow. Turn to the right, draw the bow. So we have right and left. We have forward and back. Okay, next we're going to spread the feet. This is your horse stance. We're going to cross the hands, lift up. Your left hand's on inside. You turn to the left. It's really just two big circles going from side to side. Okay, center. Raise the hand. Okay, center, hands up. So let's raise the hand. That's a big stretch. Deep breathing. Deep breathing. Okay, so let's go through the sequence first. For the newer people who go back, you can try to follow along, and then we'll go through some of the drills, okay? So first, feet parallel, preparation. Left foot forward. So you see, you're just following. There are foot movements, and there's transitions, and we go through a series of movements and run through about 16 of the postures. This is grasp the sparrow's tail. Single whip. Hold the ball. Diagonal flying. Shift step up. Press forward. Pass to a center. Raise the hand. Bend from the waist. Pick up the other side. This hand comes up, and we're like that. Okay, so that's the upper hoop with the palm out. Turn to the left, brush knee 4 times. So that's the right side push, and that's done twice. Then go to the left side, and we're going to step through. That's a toe out with a step through. Brush knee and push it. That's moving forward. We're going to go forward again. Strum the lute. Close the door. Form the fists and punch. Divert, block, and punch. Cross the arms. Leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Okay, neutral position. Fist under elbow. Neutral position. I'm going to go forward and backwards. Forward and backwards. Forward and backwards. Now we go to neutral position. This is hold the ball, turn it out, step up, lower the foot, turn, diagonal flying, sit back to neutral, toe position, insert the needle, step forward, adjust the feet, fan to the back. Turn, stroke down, invert the hand, form the fist, step up, punch, back, out, in, punch. Cross the arms, leopard and tiger springs to mountain. Okay, bring the hands down, sit back, turn. This is carry tiger to the mountain. Cross the arms. Okay, this is your left side in front. Raise the hand, bend from the waist, stork flaps wings. Turn. Left side grasp the sparrow's tail. So this is your left side push, left side forward. Hook your wrist. This is your left side single whip. This is really happening to the back side of the room. Hold the ball, flip it over to reverse the ball, diagonal flying. Turn to your left, stroke down, hold the ball, part the horse's mane. Now we're stepping through, neutral position, stroke down, part the horse's mane. Cross corner, Jade Lady work shuttle, cross corner, Jade Lady work shuttle. Drop your elbow, turn, hook your wrists, open the stance. Now here's the cloud hands, but we're going to pivot the feet as well as step to the side. Hook your wrists, and we're going to complete the movement and back to single whip. We hold the ball, go across, flip it over, diagonal flying, turn the hands out, step backwards, square the feet, or sit back, arms parallel, cross the arms, step to the side, straighten the foot, elbows out, and down. Then relax. Okay, hands up, deep breathing. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, so we have a little bit of time. So I'm going to do a little bit of each section of the form for, depending on where you are. So if we'll do something with the footwork for someone brand new, then we're going to do grass the sparrow's tail as a drill, right and left side, and then we're going to do brush knee, right and left side, and we're going to do Jade Lady work shuttle, and maybe we'll do another transition on top of that, okay? So when you start off the form, so this is for the brand new people, this is preparation. Okay, so that's that move. We did it. Bend your knees, pivot, 1, 2, your left side is forward, the hands go up, okay, and you go forward. We sit back, we leave the toe down, we kick the heel out, we flip the hands, stroke down, we shift the weight like we were talking about till you bring your foot in. So we have to shift and bring the foot in because that's where the comfortable position is. Now we have to square the hips and step out and go to the right side. That's beginning style. Okay. So when we shift the weight and we go like this, it's like this. So this foot is here, we're shifting, and then we square and we go out. That's how you get the right foot forward. So with just the leg work, after we do the preparation, we shift 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, shift, turn, 1, 2. And then we're here, 3. Okay, then that would continue into the forward position. Now, once you get to that position, you're going to do grass the sparrow's tail. So if you're learning sequence and you need some time working on the grass the sparrow's tail, we'd have to do the form 10 times. So you'd have to be able to do it many times to get, to practice on the grass the sparrow's tail on the right side. But we're going to do both sides, left. So with the feet like this, we square the feet. So this is, for the newer people, also how we pivot the feet to get the heel into 45-degree position, one on each side. If I go like this, I'm going to turn in this direction. So I'm going to do the left side, grass the sparrow's tail. So it's vertical to horizontal, palms down, inside hand up, and we push, okay? It's vertical to horizontal, palms down, inside hand goes up, and you push. So remember, that's left side. Left side, grasp the sparrow's tail. And we hook the wrist, and we turn back toward the front and change the direction. So we just did a 180-degree turn. Now you're on the right side. Horizontal, palms down, going back, inside hand up, and push. So there's 4 movements. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hook your wrist, and then we're going to turn back to the front. Okay. And then if you were to do it again, you would repeat, switch the hands, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're back here. So see this position. We're just using that as a sort of a stepping stone to the opposite side. Okay, then we're going to hook this wrist and we're going to get back to hinges. So see, this is just the mirror image to that. So we didn't go beyond that. So that's grasp the sparrow's tail. Okay, so those of you who are working single whip, we open the stance and we draw across. Okay, and hold the ball is bringing the palm side in and this across. Okay, so that's the hook side on the right. It came off of the grasp the sparrow's tail because we were here, right? So let's look to the corner and open this hand up to that corner and then bring the hand there. Okay, now we draw it across and we're on this side. The palm side goes in and we hold the ball. So that's a transition, but it's also holding ball is still a posture, okay, but it's a transitional posture. Now we're going to do the left side hook and put the hand here. So that's that when we did that last drill. Now let's open it up to the corner, okay, and draw across. Okay, now this is single whip. Palm in, hook side across, and level. Okay, let's try that again. We're in the corner, draw across, and we're here. Hold the ball. Okay, now we flip the hands over. That's also holding the ball. You can call it reversing the ball or just scooping and holding the ball. So that happens, you know, in one of the positions when we're in diagonal flying, or it's on this side, and we hold the ball. Okay, so that's just bringing the hands over like that, or bringing the hands over like that. So you notice when the hand is up, it caps it. This is underneath. That's how we set it up for part the horse's mane. So these are transitions, and over time you'll start to recognize them. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is brush knee. A lot of people have trouble with the brush knee movement, so we're going to go in that direction with the same footwork. Okay, so this is your first setup for brush knee. That's what happens when we install clap swings and we turn in that direction. There's the footwork. There's the hand position to get to that. Now, if we did the brush knee on the right side, we would end up like this. And then if I wanted to make a 180-degree turn with the brush knee, I'd have to set up the left side. And I could sit back and turn like I was doing in the drill to get to the other side, and I would turn and do a brush knee push forward. Now I'm going to go to the center again. Now I'm back to the right side. I'm going to sit back, turn back to the front, continue across to the other side. We can break it down into those 45-degree pivots, or we can actually make a 180-degree turn by pivoting more and taking us to the opposite side. And here we are with brush knee and push left. And then we want to go back to the other side again, go vertical to horizontal, and we would turn, okay, to square or turn to make a 180-degree turn. And you might have to adjust this foot. Okay, so that's brush knee right side. Now that's a 180-degree turn. That happens in the long form where there's an oblique. But if I did it in this direction, and you're going to follow me from behind, you would have the brush knee on the right side, brush knee on the right side. Now we're going to do what we do typically in the form is to step through. So I get to the opposite side and do the same hand movement. Twist step, step up, brush knee, and push. Go to neutral, twist step, drop the elbow, brush knee, and push. I'm going to do it one more time on the right side. So I'm going to twist step to the right. So remember, the right and the right go together, and you're going to brush knee and push. Now let's go to neutral left, and I go round out. Now brush knee, I would twist step and go up. But what happens when you do repulse the monkey? You turn and straighten the back foot. Now you see how repulse the monkey hand movements are very close to the brush knee. In fact, it's the same transition. The only difference is you're retreating and you're going back. So we have the front foot, the front hand, forward. When we turn toward the elbow side, we straighten the back foot. Okay, so this is repulse the monkey. So if you have trouble doing repulse the monkey or maintaining your balance or trouble with brush knee, this is the drill that you should be doing. Okay, so you have the upper body connected to the lower body, and we sit back and we reverse the stance. And we shift the weight. I mean, there's so many little nuances that you have to pick up on, but you have to at least get the gross idea, the gross movement, and then you can start to refine it. So that's repulse the monkey, okay? So those are some transitional things that people might have some trouble with in the form. So we had brush knee, we had grass the sparrow's tail, and we had the repulse the monkey. Not in that order, but those are the different names. So if you recall, if it was in order, we would have grass the sparrow's tail, brush knee, and repulse the monkey. Okay. Now, another transition we have is carry tiger to the mountain. So when we're pushing like this, it's called leopard and tiger springs to mountain. When we bring the hands down and we turn, we go from that side to that corner. Okay. So we have to get to that corner. So the only way to get to that corner is to move and pivot our feet and shift the weight. So we go right to that corner. And then once you're in this corner, you sit back and you turn back to the front. So you're in this frontal position. I carry tiger to the mountain. I'm up like that, and I turn back and square the feet, and I cross. So I cross with the left in the Tai Chi Paradigm. I cross with the right in the long form. So in other words, I'm going to carry tiger to the mountain. So in the Tai Chi Paradigm form, we're going to cross, and the hands come down like this, and we raise the hand. We do stalk, flaps, wings. Okay. So that went down and around. Okay. In the long form, this is carry tiger to the mountain, but we cross with the left. Okay. And we're not going to go raise the hand. We're going to go to the oblique brush knee. So that's where, when you learn sequence, you get the points where you have different follow-up movements. And that's where it could get confusing for a lot of new people. But what ends up happening is once you program a sequence into your brain, there's a file for that set of movements. And if you practice it long enough, it goes in long-term memory, and you draw off of those specific movements in a certain order. Now, people that have practiced martial arts for a long time or Tai Chi for a long time have developed a knack for learning and keeping all these movements separate. Because I know new people, when they first start, they mix everything up because you don't have enough understanding of what follows the movements and what the order of a lot of these things are. So learning multiple forms teaches, sort of variations of transitions from existing positions or previous positions. So the order changes, but, it's something that you have to adapt and learn. That's the purpose of learning different sequences. So that's, a few of the tutorials up to the point that I think most people starting will have some trouble with. So those grass sparrow's tail, brush knee, and repulse the monkey. So next time, yeah, and then next time I'll probably go to Jade Lady Work Shuttle. So those, with that note, I'm going to switch gears to the 108, and it's just more of the same. We're going to be working, aside from the sequence and long form, we're going to do some basic drills, because one of the things is when you're sort of a new learner, or you're someone that's been practicing specifically the warm-ups and then the two forms that you've learned, you're not sure exactly how to practice your postures. So those two drills, doesn't matter if you're a beginner or an intermediate, when you're advanced, you can still practice those drills, because drilling is something that takes you to a whole nother level of understanding, because you can't discover what's inside the movements until you've actually practiced it long enough. And what happens is your body becomes more aware and sensitive to everything that we're doing. And if we don't actually heighten our awareness and sensitivity to what we're learning, we really don't evolve. So the whole purpose of learning Tai Chi is to allow your body and your mind, so that mind-body relationship constantly evolves. So you develop heightened sensitivity, heightened awareness, and improved integration of body, which is really timing. Everything that we do really works off of timing. Timing is, sort of the guiding light to everything that we do. Everything that we do really is related to some form of time. Okay, now, when we get through the obliques, we're in this position where we do the high pat the horse. So what we know from doing the kicks is that this is a common movement. And when we're first learning this, that's probably something that we have a little trouble doing. So without the kick, when we just practice, we would really realize that when we reverse the ball and step up, we're like this, okay? So we see what we just did. We went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 would be coming down again. 1, 2, 3, and then back again. Flip the hands over. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's just getting your hands used to flipping and folding, okay? Flipping and folding, okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so really that's the exchange in movement. See? So when you flip the hands, you're like this, you're down, you're open, you flip, open, down, open, flip, here, and here. So, right. So start off like this. Do your first flip, elbows out. 1, 2, 3. Here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, or you're here, right? Fold. Now we put the foot in. We have the right foot here, or left foot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we're here. Take a step. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So this action is high pat the horse. Okay, so try that again. Starting 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So you can see that's a drill, so your hands will become familiar with flipping. So flipping, reversing the ball. This is reversing the ball. Okay? If you ever made a snowball, this would be, or if you're kneading dough or making a round ball, that's how you would do it. So that's all you're doing is flipping the hands up. You make it small, you make it big, you make it bigger and bigger and bigger, and then that's all you have. So to change the dimension of movement, it becomes this. See? So that's really what happens. This is vertical, this is horizontal. So when we start off, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, if I didn't repeat it, what would happen here? I would turn to the corner and I would open my hands. Okay, then it would come back to center. Then I would open my hands again, flip the hands, I would fold, and then I would lift, and then I would do this again. And that would be the other side. So those are the hand movements. If you go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the hand would be here to kick. And then you would be back here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3. So you can see when you kick, the hand is on the outside. When I kick, the hand is on the outside. So those are the things that you have to straighten out in your mind as to what you're seeing or what you're doing as a pattern. The pattern is consistently the same movement, but can you get it to happen consistently on the other side? Okay, so once we get to this position, what do we have? We have this. So if I say there's a kick on the left and my left hand is out, the kick on the right, my right hand is out. So you have two positions. You have a left position and a right position. So in the left position, my hand does this. In the right position, I lift my elbow and they're out like this. I lift my elbow and I'm out like this. Okay, so you have this drill here. Fold the elbows out. Fold the elbows out. So you already, through your fundamentals, realize that you have one hand that's on the outside. It's either your left or your right, and depends on which leg is forward. So you have to kind of make a correlation to everything that we're doing from our fundamentals down all the way up through the sequential part of it as a sequence, and then go into the posture and understand what's inside that single posture. So the kicking movement is essentially high pat the horse, cross, fold, elbow up, and kick. Right? We step up from there, cross, open, reverse the ball or flip the hands, that's reversing the ball, cross, elbow up, and we're here. And then you kick. Then you kick and you bounce down. So when you kick, the hands expand. When you kick, boom. When you kick, boom. That's exactly what you're doing with the hands and legs as a technique. So the coordination of the hands moving from here to there is exactly what the elbow and knee relationship doesn't change. It's the same as everything else that you're doing. But when you're learning something like this, none of this makes sense until your body starts to recognize what all of these actions are. Because actions are really motor skill. And motor skill is learned through the mind directing the movement. But how do you teach your brain to do that? You have to train your brain, at least get your brain to understand, what you're doing. Whether the brain actually knows what you're doing, we're really not sure. It's just all this information you're feeding it, and it thinks it's supposed to do this. But what you see after it all happens are these images and these forms and these, the coordination that you develop from it. So, what goes on between here and here is something that's, pretty amazing, but at the same time, you have to go through a process. So when we work with the kicks and we do this, and we do this, that's essentially this or this when we're going to the fourth movement. So when we're like this and we cross here and we step down, that's really taking us in another direction. So when we do these movements, that's really just like Jade Lady or Shuttle. Lower hoop, cross hands, level again, right? Lower hoop, cross your arms. Ever been here before? Ever been here before? Here and here. Here and 2 punches to the ear. Okay, so from this position, we go to this position. This position, we go to here. We go to here. Lift the knee, heel kick, spread the hand, come back down, and then 2 punches to the ear. Okay, shake that out. So that's the tutorial on high pat the horse, set up with palm strikes face, and the parting hand for all of the kicks practically. Okay, deep breathing, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So you can see how the lower hoop, the shoulder level, cross hands, square position, all come into play. Now, all these things I talk about, geometry, position, triangles, circles, and hoops, it's all in there. Not all teachers talk or teach like this because, a lot of teachers don't understand these concepts themselves. But because, my teachers and my grandmasters in the past, we always talked about these kind of theories, the geometry of position. They didn't use it specifically like that. They talked about more in the Chinese terminology. But the thing is, circles, hoops, and squares is basically what it comes down to. And if you can figure out the geometry of the positions, then you're going to have precision, accuracy of movement. And then you have to define how your body should move directionally. So you move your joints correctly and you build the muscle memory that we're building in the skeletal structure, then we have refined movements working off of what? Working off of our proprioception, our sensory system, and how our musculature and our skeletal structure should be moving. So there's a lot of science built into how we should be moving. It's just that we think Tai Chi is this old form of exercise that doesn't really relate to anything else that we do. But actually, it's related to everything that we do when it comes to functionality and movement. And I take it like this. So that's why the Tai Chi paradigm is the modern approach to an antiquated way. So if you take the modern approach, and look at it, that there is, body mechanics, there is science, there's a lot of things that help drive the human body, then you begin to understand why something like this works. So I speak of prevention of age-related degeneration. That's exactly how we can overcome some of what happens as we age. We maintain the brain plasticity, we maintain or even build a quality of movement that has agility, coordination, and we maintain our balance, we maintain agility of footwork, because that's what we need to do to walk, to run, to get to where to go upstairs. So functionality isn't always on a martial level, it's on what we do daily. Functionality is how we can use our body to be efficient and to use it correctly so we don't waste the energy that we have inside the body, that even that declines and deteriorates as you age. So how do you maintain all of that? Maintain all of that by using it and doing. So, doing what we're talking about with this. Not all exercises are created equal. You should do exercises that are age appropriate. So keep that word in mind, age appropriate exercise. So that means certain exercises you can do as you age that other exercises might cause a lot of inflammation or cause deterioration of your body, which, there's a natural course that happens if you use your body the wrong way. It will probably happen even faster. Okay, now we're going to go through the sequence. I think we have a few minutes, right? Okay, ready? We're going to go through the long form. Okay, and I don't think we can get through to the very end. We have a little bit more to go, but we'll just close the form here. So we left out the last part of the third set of cloud hands and finishing. Okay, on that note, next class on Thursday, if you want to finish that last piece, we'll pick it up from there. But anyways, so I hope you enjoyed the class. You can revisit what we did today, and I'll see you next time. Give us a thumbs up, go to Facebook, any other social media, and I'll see you next time.